So here's the loading dock, the entrance to Talbot Lab. We're going to cycle over here and pan to the autoclave itself. There are two pretty big doors here. I have that garbage can in there for a reference. That's about thigh high on me, maybe like 2.5 feet tall, that garbage can, so you get an idea for scale. We'll walk through here and actually take a look on the inside of the room. This is the main door. To the left here, we have the air compressor, which powers the pneumatics, which do most of the controlling of the machine. You can see them kind of going over to the machine itself. You see the yellow sticker on that pneumatic air line. So here's the compressor for that and the storage tank for the compressor. So now here on the left hand side we have a lot of the hydraulic controls down here, which control the coolant flow. Just a lot of valves here that I don't really know exactly what they do. In the back here we have the water overflow tank, so that'll flow pretty regularly when we have coolant going through the system. Here's some of the siphon lines and some of the evacuation lines for the water overflow tank. And you can see that they lead to a drain down there in the corner. So here's the back of the system. This is where the blower is housed. And we'll go back to the front now to more of the hydraulic lines. This is the main control for the coolant water flow. I'll open up the door here so you can see on the inside. This inside here, the inner diameter is about 35 inches where that table lies. I'll get it a little closer for you. I can't turn on the lights right now because the system's not powered, but you can kind of get an idea for what it looks like. Alright, now let's get to the right hand side. You see a lot of the controls on the right hand side here. These are all for the vacuum lines. You see the 6 gauges there and the 6 two-way valves. Those are all for the vacuum lines that go to the parts inside the autoclave. You see another control panel here with a red light and 2 dials. That's the pneumatics for locking the door. That black handle is what controls that. We'll keep going here on the right hand side. Again, these are all kind of controls for the vacuum lines that lead to the inside of the machine. And finally we see in the back here, that's the power transformer, which powers the whole system that we have turned off right now. So now we'll finally lead into the room that has the controls, which is over here. So we have the control panel on the left hand side with the 10 dials there, and then the 3 Honeywell control panels on the right hand side. You can see the system is kind of abandoned and not much going on with it, but hopefully this gives you a pretty good idea what we're working with here. You can see the control display here and the 10 buttons. And here are the Honeywell panels. Kind of a closer look if you want to see one. That's the pressure control, temperature control, and vacuum control. So hopefully this is helpful. If you need anything else, feel free to let me know.